Jamar.
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is Jamar for here once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar Ford here once again, and we're here to review this very last episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion. And truth be told, and honestly, this reunion was terrible, kind of terrible. Only just because it was so anticlimactic. Like the part that, that was supposed to make it this big, exciting thing is just it's been reduced to just flashbacks in black and white. So, and even the part that was supposed to be, I guess, like the interviews between who was it? Benzino and what's the girl name? Althea and Stevie and Jocelyn. That whole back and forth shit. It ain't really do nothing. It didn't really do much. Like, it was entertaining to a degree, but it wasn't really, I don't know. I just thought it would be more spitfire than that, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and get started into what happened, and the whole thing. The part 3 started off with the whole Mimi sex tape thing. And Mimi and said her piece about, she was disappointed and blah, blah, blah. Child, Mimi has just consistently been the downtrodden, just the sad, stupid character of the show. But anyway, Nico's gonna swear up and down that he did not leak this tape. And so him and Arian got into a fight. She says that you're a habitual liar. You're this, you're that, you're fake. We know that you did this shit. You're going to sit here and try and say that you didn't. And what I thought was interesting was that this whole time that they're talking about this sex tape, Deb is interjecting like she's hosting the goddamn reunion. Talking about, so now you know that what kind of relationship that she came with. And, they were talking about how he lied about his marriage. She was like, you know how, what kind of relationship that she came with? Why would you withhold information when you know that what she's been through, this, that, and the fourth? And he kept saying that damn loophole, like, well, I didn't lie to her. She didn't ask. When you went with somebody, what would you ever think to ask, are you married? You would never think to ask. You may ask them, like, do you talk to other people? Or are you single first when you try to talk? But if you're already in a relationship, why would I ask you, are you married? So, Nico, you full of shit for that. And, let's see, what the hell else happened, child, about this sex tape? They tried to ask him, would he take the damn, lie detector test? He was like, Because he already knew. He already knew. Everybody, they asked him, who raised your hand if you think Nico leaked the sex tape? Everybody in the audience said this. Guess what Jamar was doing? And they did that hashtag battle, do you think that Nico leaked the tape? The results were 3% felt like he did not leak the tape. 97%, basically the entire world, knew that he was bullshitting, and he leaked that motherfucking tape to the goddamn security. The what's the people called? Production company, the Lepore production company or whatever. We ain't stupid. That whole thing about you losing luggage, and then Mimi's whole thing about, they said they didn't have enough footage. So did they film more footage after they went to go see the people? I guess no. Hell, I almost feel like Mimi was in on this too, but she was gonna try to play this role like she ain't no shit. Shit, if that's the case, I felt like Nico would have put her under the bus, but maybe she didn't. I don't know. That whole situation is just, there's lies and deception all up in that. Let's just leave it like that. Did I miss anything about this whole sex tape? Other than Mama D said that she watched it and she wanted to hop on somebody. Child, please. Ooh, I did not talk about this yet. Girl, I saw Mama D in that tooth, baby. She, woo, bitch. And that looked like that was one of the 2 front teeth, baby. She was like, can I get a witness in here? She turned around like, oh shit. I don't think I seen a video with like what she did after the tooth came out. But baby, how do you How do you continue a show knowing that your damn bicuspid just flew out your mouth? Lord have mercy. Whew, praise the children, Jesus. Just fix it. Where are we at? Kalina talks about, you know, the whole issue she had with Ashley, and they've been friends for like 11, 12 years, and apparently they start fucking in about 10 years. Look at towards the beginning of their relationship, they had a romantic relationship, and they replayed that clip of where, you know, we first met Ashley, and she was asking like, you know, I told my husband that we was gonna be in the same room, and Tony, her husband, thought they was about to get a good threesome on. Ashley's like, no. So I mean, that made me think, well, either she's not attracted to Tony at all, or that she was gay, but then she mentioned that she was saving a threesome for her husband and not somebody else's husband. I'm like, okay. I can respect that to a degree, but okay. So it's like, I guess she just didn't like Tony, and Tony's not the most attractive person either, but, you know, so I understand that. Is there anything else around Kalina? Of course, she's pregnant and things of that nature. That's pretty much it as far as Kalina and them goes. I just feel like this whole thing was just so hyped up for nothing. I was just, hell, the Bad Girls Club reunion gave me more than that. And there's going to be part 2 of that tonight. Ready for that. I mean, part 3. Mm-hmm. Where are we at? So I think this is where we get to, yeah. This is where we get to the whole back and forth shit between Benzino, Althea, and Stevie and Jocelyn. And they're asking Jocelyn and Stevie about their marriage. They're asking questions I didn't even think about. Like, do y'all have any photos, a guest list of who was there to witness this union? Do you have the certificate? What's the tea? And they were sitting there stumbling and fumbling over their words and shit, and I didn't see any, oh, she tried to pretend like she was about to bring out that damn certificate, and she brought out some goddamn makeup kit. I'm like, really, bitch? See, that just, nah, bitch. This shit is as phony as Nicki Minaj's ass is fake. Y'all need to go ahead and just say the real shit. Y'all is not married. Y'all can't even get the damn date. When y'all get married, and if y'all really give a fuck about the marriage and the union itself, you're going to remember a date, okay? Okay, yes, a month apart between June and July. No, you're going to remember the damn date, time. You're going to remember exactly how everything played out. Because they asked her, like, what did you wear? She was like, I wear such and such dress, and he's like, what did he wear? He wore like did you wear like all black? He was like, yeah, all black polo. I'm like, y'all had that shit scripted. Y'all said if they ask us what we wore, you wore this, I wore this, and the only people that were there at this wedding were me, you, and the priest. What y'all need to do is ask who was the priest. Dial their phone number and get the tea. That's what y'all need to do. Let's see. After they asked, they switched over to Benzino, and at first Benzino and them didn't want to talk about the fight. I think it was like they tried to say it was like a week later, or it wasn't at the reunion, or some days, or some time had passed, or whatever. But the producer was still wearing the same shirt, unless I'm crazy and I'm blind, I can't see, but it looked like he was wearing the same shirt, so they probably just filmed them right after each other and tried to fool us. See, Love and Hip Hop be thinking that people be stupid. Y'all think we don't be catching shit. But anyways, at first they tried to ask Benzino about the reunion and ask some questions about the fight and whatnot, but they didn't want to talk, and then he got into an argument, and the producer was like, I don't understand why you don't want to talk about it, I don't understand what the big deal is, and they started getting into mainly Benzino got into a fight, but the security was holding him back and shit. He brought him back, and they finally decide to talk about the fight, and apparently they said the fight started from Stevie and Jocelyn talking about it's hot in here and blah blah blah, and they tried to say that they said that it's because of that cocaine, like they said it to themselves. Benzino dapped up Scrappy when he said it, and didn't Stevie J and Scrappy fight season 1? I feel like that's true. I think it is, but they said it to themselves. I don't know if it was just the microphones that caught it, but that sounded pretty loud to me, especially if they heard it from across the damn stage. But, oh, for real. They're trying to say they said it to themselves, and I guess Stevie heard it. It was like, what? You know, the whole things that guys do when they try to be like they're gonna fight. They be like, what? What you say? What? Got up, ran over, and I don't know if who laid the first punch, but apparently Jocelyn felt like somebody touched her husband, and she got up and just started knocking on Althea. And then when she started knocking on Althea, Benzino did a little nudge on Jocelyn. I did see, because you know when they asked Jocelyn about did Benzino hit you? He said he hit me, but he hit me like a bitch. And I did see it. It looked like Benzino was trying to put his fist through like a crowd to hit Jocelyn, so it probably wasn't really, the impact felt like it was probably, you know, cushioned a bit, because he didn't really get like a direct, you know, contact. It seemed like he would have to push through some people to get to him, so that's probably why it didn't feel like that, or whatever. I think he hit him with his weak arm, the arm that was broken earlier in the season. Hell, what else happened, child? Oh, this was probably the funniest, probably my favorite part of this whole entire episode. The producer asked Jocelyn, she said, you know, a lot of people feel like, you know, the way that you came dressed to the reunion, you came prepared to fight. Is that true? Everybody else was dressing elegantly, and you look like you were prepared to fight. She was like, elegantly. Them hoes just like they was thrifty. I was like, bitch, she can't say the word elegantly, Lord. She's like, elegantly. She was like, everybody hoes look thrifty. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm an artist. I do music. Girl, I wish you would stop saying that. I really wish you would stop saying that. People who are full-blood Puerto Ricans or full-blooded Mexicans who speak fluent Spanish don't know what the fuck you're saying. And if they don't know, we sure as hell don't know. So, baby. K. Michelle makes music. Kalina makes music. Rashida makes music sometimes. Hell, even Carly Red has a song out on YouTube's. But you? Sweetheart. New man, new God. They was asking her, does she need therapy? And she just kept looking like she doesn't say a cuss word in her life. Me? You think I need therapy? I don't need no motherfucking therapy. There's nothing wrong with me. And Stevie even had to be like, well, you know, I think she would. She probably does have like some emotional problems, some mental problems. You know, some therapy might just do her some good. And he was like, she was like, but I ain't taking the motherfucking therapy. That's just it. That's the end all be all with that. And lastly, they talked about the whole Twitter fight between Stevie J and Benzino, and how, what did Benzino do? I think Benzino was the one that was trying to leak those videos. Y'all remember Jocelyn yelling, talking crazy and shit, talking about Rihanna, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Lil' Kim, all them hoes. I get fucked every night, and I feel it in my stomach. Apparently, Stevie says that's from like 3-4 years ago. I don't know. 3-4 years ago, wasn't Jocelyn just a stripper? She wasn't in the studio 3-4 years ago, or wait, how long has Love and Hip Hop been on? No, that might be right. I don't know. I don't know. But he said that was why he put the picture of Althea, and Benzino says that he took the picture. This is the part that didn't make sense to me. Benzino said that he took the picture of Althea sucking his... And he accidentally tweeted it. And she was like, oh my God, babe, no, stop, before you do something stupid. Let me tell you something. If that was any other, if that really was how that's supposed to go down, Benzino would have got punched. Because if you tweet a picture of your girlfriend sucking your dick publicly to your Twitter and everybody sees it, she not going to be like, oh my God, babe, stop. No, she going to be like, bitch, what the fuck did you do? Not everybody going to see me out there sucking your goddamn dick. You know, it's not going to go down like that. That's unrealistic. That's why I'm like, that's probably was bullshit. And Stevie, they asked Stevie where he got the picture from. He said he just got it offline. So... that's where that whole shit started. it is, that whole thing was just crazy. That's pretty much how they ended it. They was asking like, can y'all ever be friends again? And he was just, both of them pretty much was like, nah. No, I ain't fucking with them no more. So I guess that's gonna be their storyline for next season and such. But that's the end of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. But VH1 ain't playing because they getting this promo ready for this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Do y'all want me to review Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Do y'all want to take it there and transfer over into the next phase of Love and Hip Hop? I don't know how this is gonna be. I'm more familiar with more people on this cast than I was with Atlanta. Because truth be told, I didn't know anybody from this Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast prior to the show. So we'll see. We shall see where this goes. I'm excited because there's a lot of people. Like there's like twice as many people on the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood cast in Atlanta. So, baby, I seen the super trailer. It looks good. It actually looks like it's kind of worth something. So, and there's actually talented people on there. My homegirl Tierra Marie, we both from the same city, Detroit. She up on there, and I know Marion's on there. Soulja Boy, child, please. But Ray J, I don't know how to feel about Ray J. Ray J's just. We'll if we get to that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, we'll talk about it then. So let me know in the comments if y'all want to go bring this review thing on over to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So, I want to show y'all this. I ordered the Ariana My Everything little package thing from her website, and it came with this little bracelet that got her face from the album cover. It has like her name, Ariana, in cursive. And I think the other little charm is like a musical note. See? But yeah, so that's pretty much the end of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. I'll see y'all probably later on, probably tomorrow for the Bad Girls Club finale of this season. I'm ready for this to be over for real. I want to get to redemption. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching and commenting and subscribing. And if you like this, if the first time you're seeing me, I hope you decide to just subscribe too. Whew, I need to get out this camera, y'all. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.